a chivalric order of the White Stallion. Find and kill the leader of the Black Bow Bandits, the orc named Black Brugo. If you succeed, I will bestow on both you and Mazoga the titles of Knights Errant of the White Stallion for your service to Leowin.
Alright, 2 points to make there. One, this is obviously a British voice actor. Chivalric. I don't think I've ever heard that pronounced that way before. And
it's
two,
chivalry.
two, you can see that he doesn't really care if the first person was innocent or not. It's like, I need you to deal with some bandits. Good job. You're knights.
You are now knights of something I just created a few seconds ago that you don't know that I did that. And I tell you what, I'm going to reward you with a completely empty title that no one will know means anything if you go and kill someone for me.
Black Brugo?
The outlaw, Black Brugo, is a menace to County Leowin. They call his marauders Black Bow Bandits because they use black bows. Find Black Brugo and execute him for his crimes, and I will make both you and your friend Mazoga Knights Errant of the White Stallion.
How shall we locate Black Brugo?
In her shadowy past, your friend Mazoga might have had contacts with outlaws. Ask her.
Shadowy past? What?
She does talk a bit like a criminal.
A knight's
I mean, other than the simplistic,
She talks like a moron. I mean, real knuckle dragger, but I don't know.
Well,
So here's my thought also in this. What if there are just normal people out there with black bows?
yeah.
Hello, friend. Thank you again for your help.
Do you know a fellow called Black Brugo?
I know Brugo. Long ago, back before I became Sir Mazoga. I split a share or two with Brugo.
Told you. Okay, I'm going to tell you about the Count's offer.
Brugo's a jerk. He's got a hideout in a ruin called Telepi. Every night between midnight and 6 a.m., he stops there to pick up his take. We're pals, right? So we'll kill Black Brugo and be knights. I'll wait right here until you ask me to follow you.
Technically, knight errants. Isn't that different?
Let's see. I thought we were already made knights. So, like, it's only a reward.
No. He said if you kill the guy, you become a knight errant.
If you're ready to go get Black Brugo, I'm ready to follow you.
Hey, let's do it.
Let's go.
He's dangling a carrot in front of you.
Well, a Legionnaire would be used to that. It's not far away. It's fast travel here, though. Why walk? We're lazy.
You lazy scumbag.
Yeah. Somebody was talking about that being a factor for why Morrowind was the best of the Elder Scrolls. That you couldn't just fast travel like that.
It's an interesting thing that some people are so against that in playthroughs, like they don't want to fast travel ever, and other people... What are you killing? Oh.
Little imp.
I'm old, I have bad eyes. What can I say?
You're also watching me stream it on
that's true.
Discord. So
Yeah,
it's
also
probably not as beautiful. It's a shame that YouTube's quality is so bad. Even with very high settings, it doesn't come out nearly as good on YouTube as it does, when I'm playing it in person.
It is regrettable. I mean, if you had a monster PC, you could probably, record
it would just take
higher.
up such a massive amount of data, though, to upload it. And the way they encode it on YouTube, there's always some degradation, particularly in dark areas.
Interesting. I did notice that things are darker, and I've heard that from other streamers.
Let's see.
But yeah, it is interesting that some people are so against fast traveling, because I guess it breaks the immersion. I don't know. I guess I'm of two minds of it.
I am too. Typically when I first play a game, I go everywhere. By foot, at least the first time. After I played a game many times, as I have Oblivion, I'm more inclined to, particularly if it doesn't have a lot of random encounters, such as, you know, when you're going from town to a stable. I'll just fast travel.
You never know where that critical quest will be given. You could have missed out on 10 billions.
It's possible. I love how she took that arrow.
Very noble. She is a knight.
Yeah. I'm gonna collect their black bows because I believe there will be a bounty. Now there's another weapon that was added by the Vonderfall mod. It's the one that brings like weapons from Morrowind back. The Iron Tanto, or yeah, Tanto.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's nice looking,
knife.
but that's not very useful.
No, it's not.
And I just had another idea. If it becomes a thing where you can get bounties off of killing people to get their black bows, and you bring them back, and all they need is for evidence is the black bow, couldn't you just go and buy a bunch of bows and then paint them black?
Yeah, you probably could. Although I think it's more the wood. And it takes quite a while to humidify and whatnot bows.
Just
So
use paint.
I'm not going to attempt to lockpick this. I'm just going to use this ability I got from the Tower Stone. I'm glad I did. There's actually a decent amount of gold in it this time. And a handwritten note. Brugo's take, 300 ducks. Ready for Midas pickup after midnight. What does that mean?
It means that they're ready for this month's pickup, or, you know, after midnight, or this day's, whatever.
How do we get further into the lair?
Do you need to go further?
I thought I did. Maybe I'm just... I got the impression I was killing the guy here.
It does look like there's more to it.
Nope, I guess not. Let's see, Zaga knows Black Root. She has a plan to ambush him. He visits his hideout to collect his share of loot every night between midnight and 6 in the morning. The hideout is an alien ruin west of...
So maybe you just have to wait until that particular
Wait in the
time.
castle hall. Yeah. So, is it every night?
I guess.
Yeah, every night. I guess just,
So wait 6 hours. Oh yeah, you're you're pulling off the stealth with her standing right there. 6 hours.
for 6 hours between midnight and 6, was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, 6 hours. Here we go. I think they're already in. Oh.
Yeah.
What's the getting down? Yeah.
Do your worst.
Yeah.
Oh, she even took a swing for him. She is such a knight.
Yeah. Black Brugo is dead. I must report to the Count and become a knight errant of the White Stallion. The guy was beefy.
He was.
And he had his key on him. Should have just waited. Claymore of Wariness. A black marsh helmet.
That he wasn't wearing. Interesting. Is that another one of the new equipment?
I don't think so. It's probably just like a modified iron helmet. Just gonna find out in a moment. So let me turn off the item that hides helmets. Take a look at it.
Why do you hide the helmets?
Typically, I don't see the point in games where you customize your character's face of wearing a helmet. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
an iron helmet. It does
Take it
look...
off, it looks
It's
like
got
a
the
door.
effect. Water breathing on self. But you don't
That
really
is
need
nice.
water breathing in this game. It's pretty rare that you're going to be diving, and mostly only in like Assassin and
See, that's a big thing that annoyed me. Morrowind, at least there were like pearls and creatures underwater for you to dive. I loved diving, and there was even underwater temples that you could find. They didn't have stuff like that in this one or in Skyrim. That bothered me a lot.
Did they have any underwater combat in Skyrim? I don't think
No,
so.
no. There aren't even any, unless I'm mistaken, and somebody can correct me, but unless I'm mistaken, there aren't even any of, what are they called, razorfish or something like that you run into in this one? In the
Slaughterfish.
world?
There are in this one. I'm not sure
Yeah.
about Skyrim.
Yeah, there's
I don't think so.
no slaughterfish in Skyrim. There's nothing like that at all. Unless I had like a seizure and forgot something, but I don't think there's any water creatures.
In fact, I come to think of it, I think should we spot something?
Must be up above you.
Yeah, bandit up there. I believe they're making like they're modding Skyrim's game engine to add underwater combat for the Skywind and Skyblivion mods. Person was struck by lightning.
I think he had just accepted it in the end.
Yeah. Question is, can I get up there to loot him? Almost.
Can you just jump on that first ledge you were on and peek over it and loot his body?
Maybe. Probably not, though.
Yeah, that's actually, I hadn't thought about that in a while, but
I can do it!
good job. Look at that. Perseverance
Aw.
is rewarded.
He doesn't have a black bow.
He wasn't even one of them. Just
Well, like
a
a
random guy. Some random guy. Take his bow and paint it.
Alright.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. I won't beat the subject to death, but I feel like having hidden stuff underwater is a key element to any game. I mean, and that's just missing.
I agree. I remember particularly in the Solstein expansions that it was pretty cool.
Probably my favorite expansion of any Elder Scrolls game.
Oh yeah. I love that one. Although Mournhold was really good too. I'm actually more excited about Skywind than I am about Skyblivion. But it looks like Skywind's going to take a good bit longer because even though the world is smaller than Oblivion's, it's going to... I wonder if I left her behind. Yeah, she'll catch up. It's going to... They're redoing the music and they're adding voice acting. If you recall, Morrowind didn't really have voice acting. I think their team is also... I could be wrong about this, but I think their team, like doing maps and 3D objects, is also smaller. So I was watching Cold Beer, a YouTuber, talk about it. He was predicting Skywind will probably be like 2026, and whereas we might see Skyblivion more like 2024. Although they can't really make any predictions when exactly it'll be out, since it depends on the volunteers.
How do you do?
You know, how
Have
many
you
people
found
volunteer
Black
and
Brugo?
what sort of troubles they encounter.
I hope you are here to tell me of Black Brugo's death.
It's dark.
What news do you have of Black Brugo?
He's dead.
Justice has been done, and henceforth, Mazoga and you shall be known as Knights of the White Stallion. May I present you with the perquisites of your rank, a key to White Stallion Lodge, and a shield bearing the arms of County Leowen. Mazoga's key and shield shall be delivered to her directly, and I promise you a bounty of 100 gold for each black bow you bring me.
I thought it was like 20. That's nice. So I think I have 5 of them, so that's 500 gold right there.
I see you have a black bow. Would you like to turn it in for the bounty?
You get out like a bandit. What?
Here is your reward. And
That's
this
awesome.
other black bow, Would you like to turn it in as well?
I wish you'd just take them all at once.
Just one at a time.
And this
Would you like to turn in the next?
Would
And
you
how
like
about
to
the
turn it in
next?
as well?
Just sitting there. Yeah, take the
Here is
bows.
the reward. And this
Yeah.
other black bow. Would you like to turn it
They
in
could
as
make
well?
this a lot more comical.
Here is your reward. And this other
Just
black
sitting there.
bow.
Just take the
Turn it in
bows.
as well. Here is your reward. Well done, and thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Wow.
Good day.
Imagine when you come in with 20 of those.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see. Money-wise, just need about 1,000 more. Very nice, very nice.
Got any drugs to sell? It's a worthy cause. I mean, we've established here, if nothing else, that, nobody really cares about the ethics.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there are actually rumors in this town that the Count and his wife are racists who haul the beast races into the dungeons and torture them. And you can actually find, I believe during the Thieves Guild quest, a room in the castle that does have bloody torture instruments on it. So, you never know. Anyway, I think that's where we're gonna call it this evening. Let's take a look real quick at our, there it is, Knight of the White Stallion rank. And back soon with another quest. Thanks, Walter, for joining us. That was fun.
It was a pleasure.